Did you know that 30% of the leads in your database go stale each year, and that it costs companies on average $100 per lead in their database? Think of how much time you're probably wasting, or your VAs are wasting, trying to call wrong numbers, or how much money you're spending on mailers that go to the wrong people. So today we're going to look at the cost of bad data and how you can make sure that yours is clean. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can keep providing you great educational content for free. First, let's talk about incorrect data that's in your system. Hopefully you're using something better than spreadsheets for lead management, but let's pretend that you are. For the sake of math, let's say that I have 1,000 properties on this spreadsheet and that I went through and skip traced all of these about a year ago. If 30% of my lead list is stale, that's 300 people. So 300 people on this list have moved, they've changed phone numbers or their names, and since this is just a spreadsheet, it may contain duplicates. If it costs $100 per bad lead in my database, that means I'm wasting $30,000 a year on these folks. Now let's break down the cost of time. It could be your time, it could be your VA's time. If 30% of our data is bad, that means that 30% of a VA's time is spent chasing bad leads. Another study showed that 66% of a VA or sales rep's time is spent on administrative activities. I'm talking data entry, prospect research. Basically, they're sifting through all the spreadsheets looking for the right contact details. When you add it all up, the cost of dirty data is astronomical. So what's the solution? First, make sure you're updating your data every few months. We recommend doing it every 3 to 6 months. In Batch Leads, you can do this really easily, and I'll show you how. In the Properties tab, all you're going to do is select all of the addresses you want to skip trace. You go to Actions, and then Skip Trace. It's super easy to do that. I mean, that took me seconds. Plus, the system will automatically get rid of your duplicates, so it's like a win-win. Another thing to note, when you skip trace your properties, make sure that you're using a program that has accurate data. There is nothing worse than spending hundreds of dollars making your data dirtier than it was before. And FYI, Batch Leads data is 97% accurate. Second, use a list management system. If you're not using one, it's a game changer. The thing I love about Batch Leads is that you can sort, filter, and tag to your heart's content, and I'll show you what that looks like. Under the Properties tab, you're going to select all the properties, and I can put them into any type of lists I want. I can tag them as specific things so that when I'm looking for specific types of people, or maybe people that I've already called so I can sift those people out, it's really easy to manage that list and make sure that you're contacting the right people. That way, you and your VAs aren't spending hours sifting through spreadsheets, looking for specific pieces of information. Third, if you're using a direct mail company, you're probably spending $2 to $3 per piece mailed. If we go with the 30% dirty data rule, that's $3 times 300 bad leads, which is $900. Your best bet is to go with an all-in-one software platform like Batch Leads, which offers direct mail for as low as 40 cents a piece. That way, if your data's dirty, you're only wasting $120 versus $900. Okay, I know we've done a ton of math today, but I have one more statistic for you. The average cost to clean your data is $10 per lead versus $100 that we talked about before. Multiply that by the 300 dirty contacts in my database, and that's $300. If I spend $300 every few months cleaning up my list, I'm going to save tens of thousands of dollars in wasted time in advertising. If you're not convinced, give it a try in Batch Leads for free. See how much of your data needs to be updated and see what kind of a difference it makes. Click the link in the description below and we'll give you a 7-day trial of Batch Leads for free. Thanks everybody, I'm Amy for BatchTV. If you like this content, you can help us create more by liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. And don't forget to check out our webinars with the links in the description below so you can get more tips and tricks on how to use Batch Leads for your business. We'll see you next time.